in the silence of ancient lands, beyond where footsteps echo and voices fade into stone, there was a cave vast, deep and forgotten by time. Legends said it had no end, no exit, and no light. They called it the Cave of the Mind. Few dared enter, and even fewer returned. But those who emerged, they were never the same. They were not wiser, not louder, just still. This is the story of one who entered, not to escape, but to awaken. Chapter 1: The Call into Darkness. He was young, not in age, but in understanding. A seeker, discontented not with the world, but with the echo of something missing inside. He had read all the books, meditated beneath trees, sought answers in silence and song. Yet the emptiness remained. One day, an old monk whispered to him at the edge of a market, "If you truly wish to see, you must walk into the cave where your light was lost." No more words, just a direction east toward the mountains, and so he walked. Days turned to weeks, silence deepened, thoughts grew louder, then began to dissolve. He arrived, a gaping mouth in the mountain. The entrance was narrow, almost shy. The air smelled of stone and forgotten memories. He stepped in. Chapter 2: The Voices in the Walls. At first, there was only silence. But then, whispers, not from ghosts, not from spirits, from himself. The cave did not echo sounds, it echoed thoughts. Each step deeper replayed a memory, a regret, a doubt. "You're not enough. You've wasted time. No one sees you. Why do you keep pretending?" He was not afraid of darkness. He was afraid of the truths it reflected. But something kept him going. And after what felt like hours or lifetimes, he found a smooth stone chamber. At its center, a pedestal, and on it, a small, unlit lamp. Old, simple, covered in dust, yet it hummed as if alive. He reached for it. Chapter 3: The Lamp Awakens. As his fingers touched the lamp, the darkness pulsed, not violently, but curiously. There was no oil, no wick, no flame. Still, he held it close to his heart, and in that moment, a faint glow. Not around the lamp, within him. Memories of childhood laughter, of sitting alone under the stars, of the first time he asked, "Who am I?" The lamp didn't light from oil, it lit from awareness. The more still he became, the brighter it pulsed. The cave seemed to bow, silently acknowledging. Chapter 4: The Mirror of Fog. Further ahead, he reached a narrow corridor lined with mist. The mist whispered images, scenes of desire, things he longed for: love, success, admiration. Each time he reached out, the lamp dimmed. When he withdrew and simply observed, it grew bright again. "This is illusion," he whispered. The fog coiled and retreated. He realized, desire dims the light, presence nourishes it. Chapter 5: The Wall of Sorrows. At the deepest point of the cave, he encountered a great stone wall, unmoving, impenetrable. Carved into it were every sorrow he had buried, every grief, every loss, every betrayal. He knelt, not to pray, but to listen. Tears came, not from weakness, but release. The lamp flickered, not from fading, but transforming. Its light turned warm, golden. "You do not carry sorrow," he heard inwardly. "You are the space that allows sorrow to pass through." The wall melted into air. Chapter 6: The Garden Within the Earth. Beyond the wall, the cave opened into something unexpected: a garden. Not of flowers, not of trees, but of stillness. There was no sky, and yet a light radiated from the stones. A soft wind, though no air moved. He sat among invisible roots, feeling them connect through the floor, as if the cave itself had always been alive, watching. All that you sought outside, a voice said from nowhere, was planted within long ago. The lamp no longer glowed, because he no longer needed it to. His chest, his being, was the light. Chapter 7, The Return. He rose, not hurried, not afraid. The cave was still dark, but he saw. Not with eyes, with presence. Retracing his steps, the cave welcomed him now, each echo now a song, each shadow a teacher. And as he stepped out into the morning light, he understood. The cave had no end, because awakening is not a place, it is a way. The real journey begins not when we arrive, but when we return, carrying stillness into the world. Now you sit in silence. And perhaps some part of you recognizes the cave, not as myth, but as memory. The lamp is not lost, the path is not hidden, it has always been inside. Close your eyes, breathe, feel the cave, and walk forward. You are the light. This was Ocean of Mind. If this story stirred something in you, sit with it. Let it bloom.